Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Grant, we're still very early into the season, with many teams trying to find their footing and establish some chemistry here.
The BA, that's what the early season really is all about. I mean, players getting used to one another, as well as coaching staffs too. Just trying to figure out which lineups work best.
Pass to Porter. And he drives in. Here's Embiid. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Smith against Maxey. Smith passes to Markkanen. Shoots over George. And George with some nice D. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That kind of contact isn't going to deter Paul George. Just pushing right through it.
Shepard, that's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
The offensive rebound. Maxey deflected. Pass to Markkanen. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Paul George. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Barons.
Incredible touch for a big man. Markkanen shows it both in the field and at the line.
To the paint. And Maxey, the bucket on the assist by George. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
No good, a bit long that time.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Barons. Trailing by 2. Pass to Markkanen. Ooh, can't tie it up because that one's no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Up top, Maxey. Covered by Smith. Maxey passes to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porter. They get the rebound. Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. Embiid's got 5 now.
And the team counts on Embiid for this, to grab loose balls and send them right back.
Now Smith. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And it's Shepard missing. Here's Maxey. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
And the 76ers with some changes. Reed's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for George. And it's Smith in for Porter Jr. Now here's Vassell. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thomas misses. The Sixers leading. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Knocks it down from distance.
and just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 5. For 3, Maxey. Vassell with the rebound.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
With Vassell out there, there's a lot he brings to the table, Steve.
Yeah, he can make a difference at both ends of the floor, and I know they like that about him. If he has an off night shooting the ball, he still adds value with his defense.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter here. Ball stolen. And here's Smith. Jones finds Smith. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Jaquavian Smith. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Jones grabs the board.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Maxey. He has 6. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. He can't hit that time. Here's Thomas, defended by Jones. Smith with it. Now here's Jones. Maxey on the wing. The 3 is up. And Metu pulls it down.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Aldama, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the 76ers?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
We've got Murray and it's Champagnie at the shooting guard position. And for Philadelphia, they've got Nikola Vucevic. Kevin Porter is out there with Smith. Then there's Paul George.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Now here's Porter. He's scoreless. Here's Murray. Champagnie, the pass to Morris. Here's Champagnie. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. And it's a tie ball game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Vucevic. Fades away. Smith with the rebound. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. From deep, Markkanen sticks one from distance.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. Timeout called, the 76ers. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Smith. They grab their own miss. Porter's shot is off.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
Such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
George with it, guarded by Smith. Maxey against Smith. They need this. Got a piece of it. Morris deciding where to go with it. George against Markkanen. Here's Morris. Yep, count it. Morris has gotten 4 this quarter. And when it comes to defining rivalry, Smitty, you think both sides have to win big, or is mutual dislike enough?
You know, I think BA winning really brings the rivalry out. And I think it has to go back-to-back years. Also, a little bad blood doesn't hurt a rivalry when both teams just don't like each other.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. Throws it up high. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Pass to Shepherd. And here's the fast break. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
For 3, Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Shot's good by Metu.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
The Sixers trailing. Pass to Maxey to end the cold spell. It's good.
Tyrese.
Set up beautifully by George. Maxey's got 8.
Nice recognition there by Paul George, just getting the ball to the open man.
Here's Maxey. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Kevin Porter.
Second team foul.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Jones in for Maxey. Knocks it loose. Pass to Porter. Blocked. And they recover it.
2 minutes.
Here's Reed. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. The 76ers making a switch here. Smith's checked in.
Philadelphia. Terquavian Smith.
George with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one drops for him. George has got his second basket on the night.
A great spot on the floor for Paul George. He's had time to perfect that mid-range.
That one's good from Morris on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Smith. Good on the bucket. Smith's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Timeout, Barons. Fans, show your appreciation Station for your Baltimore Dancers.
Here's a look at some stats for Paul George.
Station for your Baltimore Dancers.
Smith's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Here's Metu. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Saturday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that game against Miami, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Smith no good. Here's Thomas.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. Knocked away. George outside. Over Bamba. And the 76ers get it back. Smith outside. Inside. Here's Embiid. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And the bucket is good.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Embiid passes to George. Smith right side.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Fires from way outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Baltimore leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at the Barons, Kenny, how'd you see it?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
And over to Shaq, what did you think about Philadelphia?
And taking a look at their outside shooting, gotta be honest, it's 50 under 30%, which is something we never want to see. They need to reevaluate what they're doing on offense because they're leaving points on the table.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
76ers ball.
And Philadelphia has possession. Back to Embiid. Over Morris. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
We've got Smith, and it's Shepard in at the 2.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And Maxi's got the ball here for the 76ers.
Baltimore foul.
Trailing by 8. And there's the call on Dennis Smith.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And the 76ers looking at who they've got. George out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Porter in at the 2. And that one's good. Embiid's got 9. About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Shepard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
That one goes in.
Tyrese.
12 points for him.
You can't give him any daylight or he will do just that.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Morris can't hit. The Sixers trailing. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Embiid. That one no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Here's Smith. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
That's good planning and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Philadelphia calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Aldama's checked in for Baltimore. Champagnie comes in for Markkanen. Pass to Porter. Now Vucevic. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up at the elbow. The shot no good. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And now the Sixers on the break. Maxey against Smith. 4-3. Aldama grabs the board. There's a chance of their lead hitting double digits here.
And that really would put them in control.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Paul George.
Jones, he's checked in for Paul George. And Smitty, it seemed like the NBA's age minimum would go back to 18. Why do you think it didn't happen in the latest CBA?
You know, B.A., I'm with you. I thought it would go back to 18, but I think the league looked at it and had these guys play 1 year of some kind of post-high school, whether it's college or some other leagues. I think that was the mindset.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And Philadelphia has possession. It's a 10-point game. And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. Reed's checked in for the Sixers. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Count the basket. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Kept alive. Excellent D there from Aldama.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now Philadelphia with it. Down by 12. For 3, Maxey. Vassell with the rebound.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Maxey surveys. Looking to end this cold spell. They get it back, and he lays it in.
Reed.
Reed's gotten his first basket of the night. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Smith against Maxey. Up and over Smith. Another miss by Maxey.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Smith passes to Champagnie. Smith outside. Here's Vassell. Three-pointer, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Porter in the post. He's against Smith.
And the attacking mentality from Porter Jr. being rewarded for going up strong inside with the
At the
whistle.
line for the 76ers, Kevin Porter.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Tipped away. And they're running. Here's Murray. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Reed passes to Porter. Back to Reed. And they're on the run. Pass to Metu. Here's Thomas. He's got 5. Now Porter. He gets it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Baltimore up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 15-point game. Santi Aldama out there with Murray. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Morris in at center. Now here's Vucevic. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic.
Into the lineup for Baltimore, Carson.
Here's Thomas. Maxey covering. Thomas misses.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Here's Morris. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Morris has gone 5 for 7 shooting. Oh, swiped away. Vassell, he's open. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Now here's Maxey. Aldama grabs the board. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's Morris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passes.
Philadelphia calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Both teams will make substitutions. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Maxey passes to Porter. Fires from deep. Aldama grabs a board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shepherd. Lays it up and banks it in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Down low. Here's Porter. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Back to Morris. Vucevic with a steal. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Aldama. Porter, the pass to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Gets the 3 to fall.
Vucevic.
Whether it's off the pick and pop or just spotting up, the stats show that Vuce is lights out on catch and shoot jumpers.
Pass to Morris. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. That'll be a 5-second call.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Philadelphia. At the line for the 76ers, Paul George. At the line for 1.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
That's good from George. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the all-defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Porter. 5 on the clock. Embiid against Morris. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Markkanen's checked in for Aldama.
Lauri Markkanen.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
To the inside. Embiid can't hit.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Pass to Shepherd. Smith with it. Now here's Bamba. Embiid covers. Back to Smith. Here's Shepherd. Here's the 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Vucevic, the pass to Maxey. Shoots from the line. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Markkanen. Rebound by the 76ers. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. You know, for the past few years, Smitty, it's been amazing how deep the talent is in the NBA draft every year.
I love it, BA, because you're starting to find stars in the second round. Guys who are picked 40, 50 are becoming all-stars, rookie of the year, and winning a lot of awards. I think the talent right now in the world is fantastic.
First one falls for him. Morris, he's checked in for Bamba. Reed's checked in for Philadelphia. Both free throws good from Maxey. So it's the home team now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The drive by Porter. It's tipped. Smith against Maxey. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 20. 1:51 left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. .151 left in the fourth quarter. Reed passes to Maxey. Missed inside.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Shepard picked it out of midair. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Barons.
Kevin Porter.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Barons foul.
There's the call on Dennis Smith. That'll be foul number 5 on him. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
And here's Porter outside. Nails it from 3.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Champagnie. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And the shot goes down.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Porter. Not a lot of room. Pass to Reed. Over to the left wing. For 3, Smith. And the 76ers another 3. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Thomas. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.